In this video, we're going to close the process, bringing together the three paths we opened in the previous video into a single final step, which creates an executive summary for the customer success team. Let's recap how it started. According to the NPS, the customer follows one of three paths: detractor, passive, or promoter, and each path generates its own plan. The problem is that today, the process ends in three different places, with three separate results. What's missing is a common conclusion, a single node where everything converges and is summarized. That's convergence. Up until now, each node had one incoming path. The convergence node is the opposite. It receives several. All three branches will point to the same final step. And here's a detail that seems strange, but is key. Although three arrows enter that node, in each run, only one of the branches runs. The conditional has already chosen a path, so of the three plans, only one was filled. The other two remained empty. The closing node will see that: one plan with content and two blank ones. How do we solve this? With a simple trick in the prompt. We name the three plans, but we tell it to use the one with content and ignore the empty ones. If it's detractor, the plan is in recovery plan. If it's passive, in conversion plan. If it's promoter, in referral pitch. Only one will come in filled. The node builds the summary with that one. As always, we start with the data. We open the data structure panel. We click Add button and name it CS Summary. In type, we select string. We mark the field as out, and in kind, we leave it as data, because this is the final result the team will see. And now we close a pattern we've followed since the start. Remember how, in every video, the field that was the final output turned internal once something began consuming it. It happened with summary when the analysis consumed it, and with reference to context when the plans consumed it. Today is the third time. The three plans: recovery, plan, conversion, plan, and referral, pitch, were our output last video, but now the summary consumes them. So we open conversion plan and uncheck out. We do the same with recovery plan, and the same with referral pitch. All three become internal now, and the only final out is the summary. The rule, once more: a field is an output while it's the end of the road. When the process grows and something uses it, it becomes internal scaffolding. For the node that assembles the summary, we click Add Activity, AI Task. We click on the new activity to open its settings. Let's position it in the order of the form. We change the name to Customer Success Executive Summary. In role description, we enter the following: you are a customer success lead. You generate executive summaries so the team can act without reading the entire ticket. In instructions, we paste this long prompt that we already have written. There are two things worth understanding about this prompt. First, the action plan block. That's where the earlier trick is. It names all three plans, but since only one comes filled in, the summary uses that one. That's why this same node works for all three branches, no matter which one the customer went through. Second, the competitor rule. It reads competitor or ARL again. If it's none, it's forbidden to mention competitors anywhere in the summary. If it's not none, it adds a line with the competitor's name and their address, which it pulls from the content we scraped. It's the same data we built 2 videos ago, now used in the closing. We close out the remaining fields. For output, we select CS Summary. In output method, we select Replace. And in agent profile, we select GPT 4.1 Mini Global, which is the same one we've been using up to this point. We need to bring these branches into the flow. Today, the three branches each end at the end node, and we're going to make them pass through the summary first. We'll delete the connections from all three. We reconnect the three nodes. Recovery plan connects to Customer Success Executive Summary. Conversion to Promoter plan connects to the same node. And testimonial and referral pitch connects to the same node. Finally, we have a single output. We connect Customer Success Executive Summary to End. The complete process now looks like this. Start: measures the feedback, summarizes it, analyzes it, detects the competitor, fetches their website. The conditional opens into 3 branches based on NPS. Each branch builds its plan. All 3 converge in the executive summary, and from there to end. We click Save Diagram, and we wait for the confirmation. We click the Auto Layout Diagram button. The diagram rearranges itself, and we get confirmation that Auto Layout has been applied. The time has come to run the entire workflow with a real case. We generate a new process instance. We click the Generate button. We click the Show Execution Controls button. We select the instance, and we click Run Entire Workflow. Let's test with an upset customer who also mentions a competitor. Feedback that mentions Metabase, an NPS score equal to 3. Once the inputs are in, we click the Run Task button and the process runs. Look at the execution monitor. It runs the entire chain, measures, summarizes, analyzes, detects Metabase, fetches its website. The conditional sends it through Detractor because the NPS is equal to 3. The recovery plan is assembled, and at the end, the executive summary brings it all together. We open Customer Success Executive Summary. Here we have the complete summary, the satisfied customer information, the feedback summary, and the analysis with the problems we detected, the competitor line with a name and address, and the action plan. A single text, ready for the team to act on without reading the entire ticket. That's what the process has been building since the first video. What we take away. Convergence is how a branched process gets back to a single ending. Several paths feed into the same node, and even though only one of them ran, the prompt knows to use the plan that was generated and ignore the empty ones. And along the way, we close the in-out loop. The summary is now the only output, and the plans we used to show became internal pieces. With this, the customer feedback processor is complete. It reads raw feedback and returns an action plan based on the customer's NPS profile, exactly as its description promised. In the next video, we move into a new stage. We stop building and we start publishing.